episode of Middle Earth Shadow of Mordor, and so let's start off by doing this. So, okay. People. There we go. Upgrades. Only got 1300, so that's fine. Let's do this.
Did I just legs escaping? There were a dozen more of us and we fled the camp. Please, can you go back and save the others?
That's better. For some reason my headphones were turned down. Weird. But anyway, let's head over this way. That there would look to be the tower. Let's do that. We can see it. Yes. Let's go and pick this up.
Hit him from the side! Ranger, you have to help. My brother was speaking ill of the Dark Lord. It made the slaver furious.
So we would need a white and 4 yellows. Well, there's the yellow.
Don't forget who the master is!
Almost as if it senses and stirs from a slumber.
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
There it is. And let's go. Yeah. Okay,
My
so that.
Polish house unknown to me. Is this my inheritance?
Three. Okay. Fire arrows. I suppose we'll just run across to there. Then we can probably run to here, to there, and then back down. Oh, yeah, you can see that one, that one. All right. That's cool. Well, just keep an eye out on the herbs that we need. There being one. Yeah. Just need those yellow ones. There's a yellow one coming up. Just there.
The dark scum are crying again. It's not like this work is You understand? You were so hungry. Is it a crime to try and feed your family? You must help.
Okay. There's another yellow one over here. Let's go and get that. Okay. Remove his head from his phone.
This tower, the elven stones luminous as if they were cast from light.
Just need one more of them yellow ones, and then it'll be alright. We should be able to collect it as we're going. Can't imagine us not finding one on the way. Might not be to this tower because I don't know through this part. But there's two of them here. No, actually, this one's more on the way. I'll leave you though. Oh, it's somewhere over there. Very out of the way. Yeah, I overshot where we need to go though.
Iron in your dead. Thank goodness. These orcs will kill you for looking at them. Our friends will leave it the hard way. Thank you, Ranger. Time to rip you out.
You're alright. Do we need the green ones? Yes, we need two of them. So white and red as well. And here we are.
Each citadel to the light, against the shadow.
Now let's head back over there. I just find it's better to go around And just quickly go and get all these towers, and at least you can fast travel everywhere. There's some buildings here. So I might just grab that. I'm gonna guess it's up here. Yeah, it is. It's not out of my way yet. You gonna jump? Grab. Need to kill one of these. Oh, here's outright die. Okay, I didn't expect that.
You worked with Sauron. You forged...
Yes. Like that.
the rings of power at his side.
Our motives were the same. To heal a land wounded by war. My weakness was to be seduced by evil that seemed fair. He is the master of lies.
Some of the pit grabs back there now. All up here. Oh, there's green and white that we need. Here too, so that's handy.
Like hands of silver spread through Sauron's land, these towers push away the darkness.
Here's a artifact. It's not out of the way, so different.
Keep sharpening. You've got to hone your axe until its edge can split one of your beard hairs in two.
Oh, it's sharp enough to kill a growl. Now pass me the pipe.
Sharp enough ain't what the hunt's about, little brother. You've got to learn to respect the hunt. A keen blade for a clean kill. Without respect for the beast, we're no better than the orcs. Now, let's give her a taste.
For Durin, give a dwarf fair warning when you yank hairs from his beard.
Look at this, Torvin. Split the hair in two. There's hope for you yet.
Alright. What now?
That dwarf knows no fear. I don't know if he's brave or stupid. Or both.
He has no fear of death. But there are many worse things than death waiting in Mordor.
It's one of them. We get this shit filled in while we're here.
Tools.
is this thing?
I don't know what them strange towers are, but they did a right number on Stakuga. Captain had to put him out of his misery.
Perhaps. Ah, there. Okay. So I believe there was a green one stuck in too. Yeah. Right there. Yeah. Now there was an artifact as well. Wasn't really out of the book, but probably isn't out of turning around backwards, but might as well do it. Is that same dude?
Doors.
Perhaps we're gonna go all the way up. Seems like we do. Yes. It's
Funny thing that. They told us their names plenty of times, but we all forgot. To a man, we forgot. It was like they didn't want us remembering. After a while, they were just the two Istari. And sometimes, the big one and the little one. Can't say how I can't remember. I remember the bigger one telling us stories of a goblin city. Of a man who could turn himself into a bear. Of the time when... Well, I guess it didn't matter too much to him that some of his stories needed some cleaning up, or would scare a dead man out of his grave. When the bigger one left, he took his cane. But he left a walking stick behind, with all these little notches cut into it. He was keeping track of something for sure.
These wizards, the Istari, what do you know of them? Is their power greater than yours?
I have not yet been tested against them. Saruman the White is the leader of the White Council. His knowledge of the rings of power is deep.
We showed him in that last fight. Can't wait for the next one.
Let me blew up. Alright.
A fortification of my house, made in stones of memory.
Right on some shells. Done. So there are red ones around here. I think while we're here we'll grab that. It's right here.
patrol picked up some new trucks, and they don't know what left them. But it's big, and it moves fast. Better keep on the lookout.
It's good. A coin of the realm.
Sure, but it's the coin of Gondor's realm.
If you don't want it.
I didn't say that, Captain. But how about a few less of these and a little more of that elvish cloth you brought over from Eregion?
I think we can do that.
Wealth will not save Gondor. Uruk do not care for trinkets.
Sauron will use gold to buy allies among the kingdoms of men.
While we're here, we'll run down grab them. Let's have a clear up everything in here.
Our war chief opens his gob, and everyone stops and listens.
That's because they're all afraid.
Attack! Get back here!
There's a red one. There's the red one. Maybe one of them. Ah. Oh, yeah. Correct. And there's more red ones there, so that's handy too.
There, it's finished. A true masterwork. What a fine carving. The front, I etched us killing this here Mumak. And the back, our next prize, the mighty Graug. A beast like that is a hunter's legacy.
Show me the carving.
Isn't it magnificent? Such detail. Look at me striking the mighty beast. Blood everywhere.
And why am I etched running away from the Mumak in terror?
Artistic license, Brother Torvin. If you want to be the hero, I suggest next time you make the carving.
Right.
This Torvin does not seem to know his limitations.
He is not one to wait for his fate to come to him. He rushes to meet it.
Yeah. What's next? Maybe there. Or there. Maybe we go that one. Take a film. There's a what? Let's go down here. No? Maybe there's something here.
If you're patrolling near a ledge, don't get too close to the edge, or Ranger will be giving you a flying lesson.
Unless, of course, it's right down here. Oh. That must be. Yeah, okay. There's a red one up back here too.
Nani here, Galar Mordor.
Just okay. Whole heap of Athelas, that's it. Alright. So yeah, we'll go and have a look for more Athelas at some point.
They got the whole raiding party and ate the flag. See the webs? It's spiders. Filthy creatures. Likely coming up from the valley down south. We should clear it out. You should shut your big yap. Don't nobody come back from that place. Wonder if they're working for Sheila. Sauron used to feed her, and I guess she don't remember whose pet she is. It might be time for a reminder.
These spiders are crawling out of the walls. They have an evil look.
The children of Ungoliant. They devour light in their endless hunger.
Let's do this just because we're right here. We might as well do a mission. Where eggs? Urks? I don't know. Villages. One. There we go.
We're free! One cut me down or kill me. Don't care which. Stranger. You weren't alone. Please, find our friends.
Up.
Cut me down. This pain will kill me. Don't stop fighting, Ranger.
Something just moved over there.
What? You hear that? Get behind
Okay. That's him rescued.
Where's their dog? Lord now. Rotten creature
Still haven't found another grab. Let's head up here.
Step out of line and I'll have you.
Malmug.
Go up.
Who's this now? Someone happy bandit named Forloon or Gorfab or something. He was screaming for his wife. The boys laid into him a bit. More in a bit. He dead? Nah. The boys know the big man powerful living and wants a word. His sack of dong might know where his thief pals are hiding. Strip him down. Take the ring too and give it to the boss. He likes that stuff. And when he wakes up,
What do we got in here? Oh no. Okay. Yeah. 16 and 11. Okay. Let's head to that. But first,
Is there
well,
nothing these
on
Uruk
the
will
way.
not desecrate?
For them, beauty exists only to be destroyed.
Sneaking about.
One. Oh, it's up.
By the white waters of the river Unween, by the colors so many they burn bright, may Nana now look to Marwen, to my gift of second sight. May the elements of earth, fire, air form gateway to worlds unseen. Spirits of Valinor, hear my prayer, and grant great power new to the shore's queen.
Okay. That. We're gonna put that on video, but we are
These
running over to
tribesmen
get
are
that out.
desperate. They will do anything to resist the Uruks.
I fear Lithariel will never surrender. Her honor will doom them all.
It's 2 of us.
ever see a war chief? A captain's either getting rewarded or he's in trouble. That's the only time a war chief counts.
Now then. let's go there. We'll probably deal with that last. Or we'll probably hit this, clear out all this, come back around, hit that, and then go up here, and then we'll come here and hit all that. That's what I reckon. So, let's go there. Oh, there's an Atlas.
Look, mad Bill! After him!
Okay.
So many bloody things are sticking up for. I don't like the signals. Wait! I smell something. And I'm Yesterday, I killed the biggest crowd you ever saw.
There's that.
Here, take this. I want someone watching over Queen Marwen at all times. I'm afraid she may do harm to herself. Now go. Mother, what is happening to you? Is this gift worth the price you are paying?
The end of darkness is worth whatever price. Such is the spirit of Nurnen Nitharion.
Nurnen needs you, Mother. These visions do not bring us enough benefit to befit your loss.
But they do, my child. I have seen a vision of the Ringmaker, Celebrimbor himself. It is through him alone that Nurnen may be saved.
This land is rich and green, but there is a sickness on it.
These waters are bitter, and the creatures within them foul. But they will feed Sauron's war machine.
It ain't often that you see the captains getting scared, but a crowd will do that.
This. Go.
There is still light to be uncovered within the Land of Shadow.
Everything's rented out here, and you're complaining. Sick and tired of the slaves I keep getting. I don't really care.
I have barely given me here.
Worst thing about the pigskins is the way they are with that guy.
The north collapses upon us. The Tower of Nightmare builds in Nurnen. The Nameless One returns.
Mother, take this.
Thank you, my child.
These visions corrode you. And what medicine we still have is fast done away.
My visions are the hope of Nurnen. If I must sacrifice myself for my people, so be it.
What happened in the Grey Mountains, Mother?
What happened, Lethariel? I left with the strength we need.
Well, that's that. Let's run up to this here, and we'll hit that, and come all the way down here for that. Might just come back here and go from there.
Information can be
'Cause,
dangerous. The difference between poison and medicine is often in the dose.
we're in a stronghold. Okay. Four. So,
Thakrak. Nani here, Gelar Mordor.
7 to go. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Tiny good. The beasts I've slain, compared to them, you're nothing. You've no idea my skill, Brazier.
And there's one over here. Okay. One more after us to go.
If you're gonna lead a bunch of orc.
I speak with the mouth of Sauron, the second Dark Lord of this Middle-earth. Our will is his will. Mordor is ours, and fairly won. You will take
There you go. Let's go down here.
Every creature here seems to live to slaughter every other.
And every one of them will learn to fear us above all.
Okay, well, while we're here,
What was that? There he is! After him! He's up above!
okay, is that not what I was meant to grab? Oh, that was yellow, not red.
Pay attention!
And there's a blue in here, so we'll grab that.
Unlike the bloody Tark! Let's kill him! I see the ranger! Attack! One-on-one!
Yeah.
The damn flies seem to be following me. I can't hardly go nowhere without them buzzing around. I was gonna scout Tower Bond, the slave city. The Orcs got a prison there, and enough people in chains to run the mines and the mills and make the city go. But there it was. One stinking fly. I could hear it buzzing, but couldn't see it or squash it. Thing was following me, I swear. I was out on a skip, middle of the Sea of Nurn, and the fly was coming along for a ride, like it knew, following me like all the time. I can't get the buzzing and humming to stop. It don't matter whether I'm sleeping or eating or squatting. I can hear them. They're in my damn head. Make them stop!
Okay, you don't like flies. I don't either.
The war that is coming will engulf all of Middle-earth.
Many powers are moving their pieces into place.
Um, yeah. Alright, let's head here. There's a blue. And there's a red over there.
The only food was left. Hi, they're doing a slimy
Oh,
great
there.
It makes you harder in battle.
There's a red over there. Oh, another red over here. I'm just gonna find two whites and another blue.
dear. The dwarves made this.
You've been drinking. You smell like a mule who's gotten into the rock gut.
It's a fine anniversary present. Look at the craftsmanship.
Our anniversary was last week.
It was brought in from the sea.
You mean you won this at the tavern? My husband. Get in the house.
I didn't actually have a look. Ooh. Let's go with that. Oh, I'm not sure. I was going to have a look at. It's 10 more artifacts, 6 more filled in.
The rivers of this sea reach beyond the Efelduath. If the tribesmen can escape, they could travel north to Minas Ithil.
The Tower of the Moon.
All right. Hold still. I'm afraid to say it's going to... It's going to hurt. I've done all I can. We've called for one of your people, but I don't... In the meantime, why don't you tell me about that? The medallion you're holding.
You just want to distract me. Very well. These are the 2 trees of Valinor. A symbol of the endless cycle. Life, death, and rebirth. Come closer, and I will tell you their tale. We must... I feel we must distract ourselves from the grim happenings of this day.
Yeah.
There will be no medals for us, Celebrimbor. No honor or glory.
Let those who come after take the glory. We must keep hope.
No. Let's go. So we need the 1 blue and 2
Live long
white.
enough for them to have that chance.
There's a what?
I'm sorry. His wound was too great. I had thought...
You stayed with him. It is enough.
Here. He'd probably want you to have it. It's broken, but...
No, human. You keep it. These are ancient things, those trees. We watch them wither and die with the cold, but always they return. We see strength in their roots, and hope as they stretch into the light. Let this token remind you of the elf you tried to save, of the bond between your people and mine.
Okay. Take it. I think what we'll do is we'll end the episode
First
with
alliance of
the
men and elves to challenge Sauron within Mordor.
No, but we shall be the last. In victory or defeat, my people will diminish.
There's a white there. We'll grab that a second. We'll grab this first. There. That. One more blue milk. I think we can come up here and then we can get that on the way back past. Come on. That.
Careful with the pouch, Torvin. It almost went in the fire.
Wow, that old thing. Time to get rid of that rag. It barely keeps the pipeweed dry.
It is a rag, brother. And I'll keep this souvenir from our first hunt till it turns to dust. Remember us tracking that great spider through Mirkwood nearly 60 years ago? Then drawing her out using live bait.
Yes, but why do I always have to be the bait?
You have a quality. You make things want to kill you. It's a gift, really. But Torvin, this was your first kill. Ours together is what made you a hunter. And I'll treasure it always, brother.
Grab this.
I caught Deerhire puffing on that pipeweed once. He raided the garrison pantry and consumed a week's worth of field rations.
Human minds and appetites are a mystery to my people.
Please, my wife.
Yes, the Uruk have told me you to go on about her. Tell us what we need to know. Where are the bandits? Where are your friends?
I need to see her. I need...
Yes, your wife. Again. It has been a long time. And while the physical pain of your torture will pass, you will always hurt inside. The loss is like a gaping wound. You have suffered quite enough torment, and it is time for your misery to end. Your wife is waiting.
Damn you. They're in the woods. The hidden woods.
Take him away.
But you said...
Yes, our promise. You will be reunited with your wife, now long dead. Know you have betrayed your friends and doomed yourself over a distant memory, a phantom. And when you are reunited with your wife, know that we will also carry your skull as a trifle, and a reminder that our will is irresistible. Now go. Your wife awaits.
Yeah. Yeah.
There are stories and fates more bitter than ours within Mordor.
Those who gave in to despair, who abandoned all hope of redemption. That is not our fate.
Me too.
Who are you?
Scoff.
Somebody sneaking around. There's the ranger. Get him.
You've been recalled?
Aye, to Osgiliath. They're burning the bodies there.
Is that bad?
It's worse. We've abandoned Duathane, either to the orcs or the outcasts. I can't imagine which is worse. We're thin on the ground here.
2 regiments worth called back home. Maybe a dozen more down with the sweats.
Maybe even more than that. And I don't think we can hide it anymore, no matter how they change up the patrols. The orcs may have already smelt it out, too. They're getting uppity in Mordor. Here, look at this.
That's quite a blade. Where'd you get it?
Off an orc scout. I expect he won't need it anymore. You keep it.
That is the spirit of Mordor. The knife in the back. They do our work for us.
They are united in their hatred of man and dominated by the will of their master.
Alright. Out of my way. Yep, let's go through here. There it is.
See, there were 2 of them, and they both came in from the road with a hard look in their eyes, as if they traveled too far and seen too much. They were wizards, true, both of them caked in dust. And when one would talk, he'd stop to think, and there would be the other to finish right up. Like they had one brain and 2 mouths. It was creepy for sure, but neither seemed to notice. I heard them say they were hunting the darkness. Damned if I know if they found it. But I guess those fellows can find trouble when they're looking for it.
Right. New wizards. Need to grab that affiliate.
I laughed at Deerheil when he talked of wizards, necromancers, and magic. I told him to stop being a child.
As children, you are closest to the Eldar. When grown, you have no understanding of immortality.
Yeah. We still gotta find the blue milk as well. I think we'll end the episode once we get all this stuff and find the blue milk. Just for the sake of having them done it. Shouldn't take too long. Oh, there it is. Start in. Okay.
Nani here, Gelar Mordor.
Almost got it all. Which one we?
orcs here have an ally in the stinking flies. Mordor has its share of stiffs, and I had thought the flies were just getting their fill. But they're moving and attacking like one. Like they got a brain. I've tried to avoid them. They build nests everywhere, and you can hear them buzzing all the time. The orcs here seem to worship the pests, except of course when getting stung by them, the orcs say they're spies. And who are they spying for? They aren't yours, are they?
Three more artifacts. There's one.
There are other forces in Mordor besides ourselves and Sauron.
Yes, these are the spies of Kurunir.
Spies of Saruman. There is that.
The orcs are making things mighty difficult. This might be my last one in a long while. My wife and I, we need to be elsewhere. The lockbox. Open it. Now. Why? These are hard times. And I need to know you can pay. Up front. Well now, that's hardly enough for both. We've always... That's all I have. Please, my wife. Should have saved more. Now, room for one on the boat. You decide.
There are still some paths open out of Mordor.
The more we can set Mordor to flame, the more people will reach freedom.
I agree you with both eyes shut. Don't even try it, Rob. Or have you
No.
that so fast your head'll spin right off.
On the path to getting all of these collectibles, we managed to finish off that
Think you have the spine to face me? Then I rip it from your back.
we find the last of our thing there. Survival chambers. Oh, I think I'm not really inside. It's because it is. Two of each left.
What happened to Peacock and Iskar? Well, what I know, I was busy torturing the men. It's never good news. Yeah, I saw to it he didn't. All right, you stinking rot. Shut your gods. Shut it! That's some terrible news here. Terrible. Once again, the filthy humans sided with the dwarves, who had help from those sanctimonious bastards, the elves, who were rescued by, and I am not making this up, the damn giant eagles, to slaughter thousands of our brethren in what we should all be calling the battle to unfairly gang up on the orcs. Our lands get invaded, our chieftains killed, and our people murdered. Where does it end? I tell you it ends here, and it ends right now. They can't stop the march of progress. They can't stop us!
One more of these to go.
These Uruk live for battle.
Then we shall not disappoint them.
Hang on. So that's the last one. It's just there.
Go.
I've had enough of this. I'm not searching anymore. Smell blood around there. There he is!
Okay. So, that is our building all done. There.
Though my power is diminished, it is not wholly spent. We will not abandon Middle-earth and depart into the west until the betrayer and all his works are undone.
We could make armor out of their corpses.
There is the last thing. Okay. Last artifact is just there.
By that time, we'd grown used to seeing them. But the shorter one had grown cold, distant. He could read the leaves, the lines in a man's hand, the bumps on his head. He could see, you know? And I guess it got to him. The knowing. They'd go off together, and you could tell when they met up with the orcs. The sky would darken, and there would be hail, or rain, or winds that shook the trees. And then, sure enough, everything would clear. They never spoke about any of that, although we'd always want to know. Best not, they'd say. The two left without saying a word. Only it was funny lying, because the shorter fellow left behind all his maps and the odd little board he used to see into the future. Traveling light, maybe. Or maybe... I don't know. Maybe he thought he'd have no more use for it.
And with that, that is all the artifacts. So, there we go. We're still going to kill a around. And we'll fast travel to here. We'll check the
Another mystery. Mordor is full of secrets.
The Order of Istari. Messengers sent to contest the will of Sauron. These two went east long ago and were never seen again.
Right. Let's have a look at progression. 12 out of 20. So we're almost 3/4 of the way through the main story. 13 out of 24, we've got 11 of them to go. And then we've got 5 of each of them. 4 hunting challenges. And that's it. 30 away from being able to get that. We'll do that next episode. What did I say? 11 of these? 2, 3. So there's 3 hanging around here at the moment. So yeah. That is it for this episode. Like, share, subscribe, share, hit notification bell for the Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and TikTok. Links to those from the description. Let me know what you thought of the episode in the comment section down below. And thanks for watching. Goodbye and good night.